got David to call and say, because it's
Have we got a number?
Yeah, David got the numbers yesterday. Yeah. Oh, God, sorry. David. Back on mute.
Yeah. Nice morning.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
lost 5 million just before 9:30.
apologies for holding you up.
It's all right. Okay. Good to go.
I'll just message while we look at the live stream. Just say we're good to go. Just give it a couple of minutes.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome you all to this event, the signing of the Islands Growth Deal Heads of Term. As leader of Cornwall and Shire, I am today joined by my counterparts from Orkney and Shetland Island Councils, Councillor James Stockan and Councillor Stephen Coots. I also have the pleasure of being joined by Mr. Michael Mallison, MSP, Cabinet Secretary for Transport, Infrastructure and Connectivity, and Mr. Ian Stewart, MP, who is the Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State for Scotland. Today marks an important milestone in the journey towards securing a growth deal for the islands. The Islands Growth Deal total investment of £100 million from UK and Scottish Government means that we have secured the highest per capita investment of any of the Scottish growth deals. This is a testament to the significant assets and growth potential our islands have in areas such as the renewable energy resource, food and drink, culture and creativity. Both UK and Scottish Government have recognised that harnessing these through the growth deal has the potential to increase the already significant impact we make to the economy of Scotland and the United Kingdom. For the Outer Hebrides, I am pleased that the growth deal acknowledges our world-class tourism assets, such as St Kilda and Callanish, our creative industry sector, the richness of our primary produce, and the potential that our renewable resource can make to our economy and to supporting the UK transition to net zero, including, of course, the exciting opportunities offered by a hydrogen economy. There is no doubt that our island communities face challenges, and as three island councils, Island Shire, Shetland and Orkney, we are committed to working with government at all levels to ensuring that island issues are recognised across Scottish and UK government policy. Today, of course, is more about the fantastic opportunities our islands offer, as evidenced in the deal before us and about which we are about to sign. So without further ado, can I now introduce Michael Mallison, MSP, Cabinet Secretary for Transport, Infrastructure and Connectivity, who will speak on behalf of the Scottish Government and sign his copy of the Heads of Terms document. Mr. Mallison. Mr. Mallison, you're on mute.
Thank you very much, Councillor Mackay, and good morning to everyone. And can I start by thanking you and your colleagues for the significant amount of work that's been undertaken to reach what is a very important milestone today. Your teams have invested a considerable amount of time and effort in developing the project proposals, despite what have been many challenges during the course of the pandemic. And I want to commend you for that significant effort. Building a strong and diverse economy is vital if we want to continue to provide people across Scotland with opportunities to access high quality jobs and careers. This is especially so across our island communities, and if we are to encourage more people to take the advantages of all that island life offers. The £50 million we are investing in the Islands Growth Deal will help to deliver projects shaped by local people and priorities that will reinvigorate the island economies and build strategically for the long-term growth and prosperity of the islands. With a focus on attracting and retaining young people, maximising the value of primary industries, developing sustainable tourism, boosting housing supply and skills, and building the infrastructure and expertise needed to capitalise on renewable energy opportunities, your proposals are focused, ambitious and strategic, and I commend you for that. I'm also delighted to see the strong partnership that have been partnerships that have been forged and the collaborative working that has taken place in shaping this deal, not only across the island authorities, but with a range of partners, including our universities, Skills Development Scotland, Historic Environment Scotland, the Stornoway and Lerwick Port Authority, and the island's NHS board, among others. That partnership approach is underlined by the very substantial investment committed by partners, including the private sector, some £235 million in total to drive the deal's activities forward. With their combined investment totalling some £335 million, we really do have an opportunity to create transformational change through our island deal. In such a time of unprecedented economic challenge, this is an exciting prospect for us all. And so it gives me great pleasure to sign the Heads of Terms agreement for the Islands Growth Deal on behalf of the Scottish Government, underlining the Scottish Government's commitment to our communities in Orkney, Shetland and the Outer Hebrides, and to ensure that we maximise the region's future economic potential.
Thank you very much, Mr. Marsden. Thank you for that. Can I now move on and introduce Mr. Ian Stewart, MP, who is the Parliamentary Under Secretary of State for Scotland, who will speak on behalf of the UK Government and sign his copy of the Heads of Term document. Mr. Stewart.
Thank you, Councillor Mackay, and good morning, everyone. It is a very great pleasure to be able to be signing this Heads of Terms agreement today. I'm just sorry that it's not possible for us to do so in person at the moment, but hopefully by the time we get to the full deal signing, then that will be able to be a physical event. And may I begin just by echoing Michael Matheson's thanks to all who have put in so much work in putting together the bids for this deal. As he rightly said, that we are all under unprecedented demand and challenges at the moment. And the fact that we've been able to produce such a high quality deal is testament to everyone's drive and commitment to making this work. This, of course, is the latest of the series of deals right across Scotland. All of Scotland now has a deal in place in some shape or form. And I'm pleased that with the islands being unique places and unique strengths in tourism, aquaculture, innovation and opportunities for renewable energy, this deal will be able to capitalise on these opportunities and offer all the island communities a real vision for the future. I'm particularly pleased that through the deal, we'll be able to support the island's ambitions to lead the way to a low carbon future and see the moves towards cleaner energy and net zero carbon throughout all three island groups. I'm particularly looking forward to seeing support for growth in future industries through further research and innovation in energy and other industry areas, and seeing how this can work with the unique assets of the area and build up the island's reputation for innovation and creativity. Aquaculture and farming are other key sectors for the area, and I'm pleased that we will be looking to support innovation in these sectors in conjunction with our higher education partners. And while it's a devolved responsibility, we absolutely recognise the importance of tourism to the economy across the islands, and we look forward to being able to support that too. This, of course, is, as Michael Matheson said, a collaborative approach with the local authorities, Scottish Government, UK Government and many other partners working together. I think this demonstrates what can be achieved when we pool our resources and work together for a common goal. Today is a milestone, but there is still, of course, much work to be done. And I look forward to the development of the full business case so that we can start to invest the £50 million that the UK government has committed. And of course, my officials here stand ready to work with you and the other partners to help make this a reality. So thank you very much for the opportunity to speak today. I very much look forward to coming to visit all 3 island groups when circumstances allow. But for now, it gives me very great pleasure to sign the heads of term deal on behalf of the UK government. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stewart, and I can confirm that I'm sure you'll get a very warm welcome when you do come to visit us in due course. Can I now hand over to my colleague, Councillor Stephen Coots, who is the leader of Shetland Islands Council, who will say a few words and then sign the deal document on behalf of Shetland Islands Council. Handing over to you, Stephen.
Thank you very much, Roddy, and thank you, Ministers. This is a very significant day. I think it's a day that confirms our collective commitment and confidence in War Island communities. Our Council is committed to a positive future for War Islands. Shetland Islands Council recently adopted our Ambition corporate plan, a plan that set out our ambitions for the community, a plan that highlights the significant opportunities that we do have. It is these opportunities and ambitions that we must embrace. We have presented a set of proposals that provide significant economic growth and job opportunities in our communities. I'm delighted to see them included in the heads of terms today and the government's sharing of our ambitions. We can be confident that this investment will deliver lasting benefit for War Island communities, benefit that will reach the length and breadth of Shetland, provide benefit beyond our shores to our island partners, to Scotland, the UK and beyond. We should be rightly proud of the contribution the islands have made globally. We should be rightly proud of our track record of delivery. And I think that is reflected in the enhanced heads of terms in front of us today. I'd like to thank everybody in Shetland who has supported the deal proposals to get us to the heads of terms today, from our ambassadors, our council, the wider public, private and academic sectors. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank officials in both governments for the collaborative approach that has been adopted. That has been very welcomed. So Louisa Harvey and Walter McConaughey in the Scottish Government and Neil McLennan and Claire Patterson in the UK Government. We are committed to that continuing, and I was very pleased to hear both ministers refer to the collaborative approach. So that will be crucial as we go forward in the next steps. But today, the signing of the heads of terms signals the collective commitment to see our islands as the attractive place to live, work, study and invest that I know and we know them to be. Therefore, it is with great pleasure that I sign the heads of terms today on behalf of the Shetland Islands Council. Thank you, Roddy.
Thank you, Stephen. Can I now hand over to my colleague in Orkney, Councillor James Stockin, who is the leader of Orkney Islands Council, who again will say a few words and then go on to sign the deal. Over to you, James.
Thank you very much, Roddy. History is made every day, but historic occasions are slightly different and can often signify a pivotal turning point in time. I believe that the signing of this £100 million islands growth deal today seals a significant opportunity for our 3 island areas to further showcase our promise, our worth and our uniqueness, not just within the UK, but also to the rest of the world. The faith that's been shown by the UK and Scottish governments through this enhanced deal opens up a range of opportunities for growth that otherwise would not have been possible. This is of vital importance, given these ongoing challenging times, exacerbated as you know by the worldwide pandemic. We've long held a vision for Orkney, and while we'll always aspire for better, a more secure future for our communities, the deal today will help us harness some of our potential moving forward, not just as a single island authority, but also unlocking even further gains to be had by working collaboratively with fellow island communities and those further afield. Orkney already has a world-renowned reputation in many areas such as renewables, tourism, and agriculture to name but a few. But we know there is further work to be done in all of these and more things to be achieved. It is also anticipated that the extra leverage of 135 million will come in from partners to these projects, the projects that the three islands have outlined, and this will be possible and it will create far more jobs and give more prosperity. We are always very much looking forward to the development of these and creating world-class innovative industries that will help to secure Orkney's place on the map into the future. But we must not forget that while making an important contribution to the development and strengthening of our island communities, there still remains demographic challenges and critical transport and digital connectivity issues, which will continue to disadvantage our communities. And these will be exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. Orkney is ranked second most vulnerable local authority area, and we cannot rest on our laurels, particularly in a post-COVID, post-Brexit, a position where our communities have degrees of uncertainty. However, this is a red letter day. This is a day for celebration, and I'm delighted to join with my colleagues in formalising this agreement with my signature.
Thank you, James. Thank you very much. So in thanking James, I will now move on and sign the heads of term deal document myself. And I can now demonstrate that we have it in the best, in Gaelic and in English, just to keep us all on the right track in terms of our language. So with that, I'm very pleased to say that the Islands Growth Deal is now signed. I think we should all acknowledge the fact that there is £100 million initial investment, but as mentioned earlier, the anticipated total spend will be of the order of 335 million, with an additional 235 from other different sources. So really, in many ways, this is the start of a very exciting journey, not the end of a journey. It's the end of some very difficult and challenging work in preparing heads of terms for the deal, but now we start further work and hopefully see funds trickling into our islands. So I'd like to close by acknowledging that we have worked well together as three island councils to make the case for investment, following on from the Our Islands, Our Future campaign, which started back in 2014. I'd like to thank UK and Scottish Government and a wide range of partners from across the public, private and academic sectors who have supported us in the development of the deal, and who will seek to invest further resources into the delivery of the Island Deals project, as I've just outlined. Our aim of creating over 1,300 sustainable jobs across the three island groups is challenging, but we need to aim high if we are to secure the future success and the prosperity of our unique island communities. With that, can I thank you all for your time today, and I look forward to working with you all to achieve successful delivery of the Islands Growth Deal. Thank you very much.
Where's the party?